What's up, team? Yo, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? I think so, man. Look at that. Look at that. Miss Arcee riding atop her steed. Oh, very beautiful. Very beautiful. And this is a bone chocobo. If you're not familiar with chocobos, they are these giant chickens that people ride in Final Fantasy, more or less, kind of. But yeah, the proportions are similar like this. It's kind of like this ground bird. Maybe it's more akin to an ostrich or something like that. But hey, this is what it is. This is what it is. And as I mentioned in the short, yeah, this particular build I have decided to dedicate to Lumakin Studio. Y'all know who Lumakin Studio is, right? They do some insane like stop motion and skits. I mean, they just create like beautiful, beautiful content for the fandom to enjoy. And I don't know, recently I've just been in this mood where I've been like dedicating these these builds because I'm not drawing books or writing or sorry, I'm not drawing, drawings or writing books, and typically those are things that people dedicate to this person and that person, but I make builds on the regular, and these, constitute a culmination of my effort, time, creativity. And so I think it's just like a picture that I drew for somebody, but it's like a digital picture. And so I decided that I'm just going to start dedicating these things to certain people that I like and I follow. There was the Skywarp build, the Coronation Skywarp build that I dedicated to Theo Adams, and so I hope he likes it. He commented on the Instagram thread, so that was pretty special. I was hyped. I didn't want to tag him because I didn't want to be like, oh, look at me, Theo, but somebody else tagged him actually, and he jumped in and he said like, he said nice or something like that, and so um yeah, and I'm not trying to do it, to try to get these people to name drop me or anything. I'm not asking for any type of rub or nothing like that. This is not transactional. I just like these people and what they stand for in terms of their content, and I don't know, just decided to do that. Anyway, anyway, but dude, isn't this nice? Isn't this nice? Dude, look at the way she's holding onto the handlebars over there, and it's so cool. It's so cool. In this one, I am going to do a full tutorial because I am going to assume that there are a couple of folks who have two Paleotrex molds, whether that be one P-Trex, Transmutate, or perhaps even Skelevore, or perhaps you picked up two P-Trexes when they were just on like mad clearance. And so, yeah, going to go over how to make her today. All it takes is two P-Trexes, 100% of the parts are used, and I'm going to walk you through the build first before I like separate everything. So yeah, and once I take it apart, I may not put it back. It cannot stand on its own. Well, it can if you squat it down, like if you make it look like it's chilling on its like haunches. Um, you can do that like when it's at rest. Oops, sorry. Like when you're like, yeah, it's chilling and it's just at rest. It can do that, just like a little chicken, like squatting down, but it's much cooler when you have it in that dynamic, like running pose. Um, and of course, these are just the legs all splayed out. So anyway, I'm going to remove her. Uh, and so we can just take a look at the build without her there. Yeah, really cool how this stuff came together. Digging it, digging it, digging it. And I think that's how the legs were. Oh man, I could hear my stomach grumbling. Dude, I'm hella hungry. I could hear it hella grumbling. That's cool. I think the Zawa had it earlier. Dude, I'm like, dude, shut up, stomach. I bet you caught it on camera. It's like, it's making all these noises. But here, let me tell you some cool things about this. So this is obviously the P-Trex head, right? The dino head, the torso. We have this underneath the lip, like it's almost like a bearded dragon or something. And what's really neat is that there's a hole over here. You connect this, the frilly part of the tail, that actually gets sandwiched between the thighs, which connect to this thing. So there's multiple locking points. And so lots of great stuff. I'm going to show you how the wings are made. So the wings are made by creating the axe bit, the tail, or sorry, the axe part, and then the dark part of the tail, and then you have that connected into a. Is this blurry? Yeah, it's a little blurry. you have that connected into the calf, and you have to extend the peg, and then you bend this down. This doesn't connect anywhere, but it just looks better that way. And on the outside, you have one of the claws. It's plugged in. You know how there's the peg right over here? It's plugged in right over here, and this is angled down, and this is plugged in to that piece. So this is very, very, very secure. And with that peg, later on, what you're going to do is you're going to just plug it right there, like that. You see that? And it gives this kind of like semblance of like feathers. And this is all just kind of meant to look like feathers, yeah, to carry that wing motif. But you do that for both sides, all right? And he's really, really, really easy to make. Down over here, we just have the calves, but you have the heel up here, and you have the knee port over here, and they're plugged into the claws. And the heels, you're plugging that to the underside of the thigh. You're plugging them into the knee port, right? So this sandwiches this bit, and that is just plugged into here, and that is plugged into here. Beautiful, beautiful. So both of the dino skulls have this thing, and in this part, this is going to be the seat actually. And so once again, you take that dinosaur skull, you flip it over, you're plugging that into the thigh bit, right? Or into the waist, yeah. And this part, wait, how'd I have it? Oh no. Wait, what? Wait, hold up for a second. Man, hold on, I'm gonna have to pause it. All right, sorry about that. I messed it up. Okay, this bit gets plugged into the dark one. What? Yeah. And then this bit, okay, that bit gets connected here, and that bit gets connected there. There we go. And then this bit gets connected up here. Did I do that right? No, it's not. Something is off. Maybe I plugged it in backwards. Because ultimately, this is her seat, you know? This is where she's like sitting down, kind of. Dude, this is all wrong. Yo. I mean, is it like this? Oh, I think it is like that. Yeah. Okay. The thigh, the waist bit gets plugged into the dark part of the neck, and the lighter part connects to the tail bit, and then this part connects right up there. There we go. There we go. And so when she's actually sitting down, she can kind of sit on that like a motorcycle seat. It's really, really cool. And then you just proceed to plug in the legs. Oh man, can't believe I almost forgot how to design this. Let me plug that wing in there. Plug that wing in there, and there we go. Yeah, it looks better in certain angles. But more or less, that's it. And like I said, she can ride up top. You could fiddle with the fit and finish. You saw how it was earlier. Thanks so much for watching. I didn't think it would take this long, but if you have two Paleotrexes or two of the molds, doesn't matter if it's P-Trex, Transmutator, or Skelly, you too can make this. Despite my borked the instructions over here. Yeah, and so just have fun, and hope you liked and enjoyed the video. And I hope you feel that it wasn't a waste of your time. Right. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.